Tonight, on the season finale of Lincoln Heights.
It's the Captain Chicken.
This is Jay Thomas again.
Our friend Courtney is taking home an original piece of the Legend of the Hidden Temple set, the Sega Saturn software, and a trip to Key West.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Cynically Acute. I should have did like a better intro, but y'all don't even know what's going on. Nigga, I quit comedy. We in here nigga rigging the podcast. We just here, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my guy in this hoe.
Lamont, what's happening, y'all? Back with Cynically Acute.
Yep.
And we got a special guest, Cowboy Fly.
The first Cynically Acute guest.
Fucking guest. Cowboy Fly, your local neighborhood toxic guy.
We got some names in this motherfucker. This is Cowboy Fly. How'd you roll up on Cowboy Fly? Where'd that come from?
My people been calling me Cowboy for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like I'm trying to be a fly guy, so it just went together. I had to put a last name with it. So
was it because you was wearing cowboy hats and shit? Is that what you called you Cowboy?
You know what's crazy? Even though I wear cowboy hats, that's not why people call me Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
They came after the fact. I have several reasons why people call me Cowboy.
Why do they call you Cowboy?
Okay, so initially, people started calling me Cowboy in my family because when I was little, I was really bow-legged. And they said I walked like a cowboy. Then when I got older, I was like the wild child did. Like, yeah, I was that guy. My friend was like, you like a fucking cowboy. And it's just all blended.
Okay. You know, you get a little bit older. I don't know if y'all can see this gray hair on this nigga chin, but you getting out of fly territory. You finna be Cowboy Sharp in a minute.
I'm gonna have to embrace this shit.
You a distinguished gentleman.
I'm gonna have to embrace this shit. That's fun.
I hope my gray come in like this. My shit my beard patchy. My gray will be on the side. I have half a gray sideburn, like a supervillain or some shit.
I'm starting to get gray on the sides now, like my sideburn.
You still young at heart, but this is the best time to be an old young nigga than it ever was. Y'all ever watch the Joe Budden podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
All them niggas Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah, I do.
All them niggas got full gray beards, and they don't talk about nothing mature. They don't come with nothing with
it's
some
all
wisdom.
young nigga shit.
Gun to my head, I cannot name a Joe Budden song.
Yes,
you know, Pump It Up.
No, I can't.
Pump, 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 pump.
Have
pump,
you watched
Pump It Up?
Pump It Up?
Pump It Up.
Oh, you got served.
You got served.
Oh God, that movie was terrible. The
But you know the song,
movies
man.
we grew up
Wasn't
with.
bad.
You know what I liked about You Got Served? So you know they was running drugs, but nobody ever said the word drugs in the movie, and you never saw any drugs. You just saw them handing backpacks and niggas getting threatened, so you had to infer.
You know what? That's
real. That's peak writing.
That's conflicting with me with Power.
I can't stand
Because they always be like, I need to get more product. Where's the product? Real fucking drug dealers don't use the word product. Who the fuck says product?
I hate, well, let me not say hate, but Power irritates me because I like Ghost for the characters a bit, and I kind of like the narrative, but they be pissing me off with this ridiculous theory they trying to serve me that the same niggas who buy coffee is buying kilos of cocaine. Because the thing is, he got held hostage by some British lady, and then was like, "Hey, we gonna kill you if you don't." Had a factory full of cocaine, and he's serving to like niggas that work at the law firm. You telling me everybody in there
for sure
is buying cocaine? But no, shut off 50
Not
Cent.
everybody,
It's
but
great.
a lot of people. Yeah. I'm not gonna say shout out 50 Cent. I don't watch nigga TV. And that's
You don't watch nigga TV.
I don't watch nigga TV, and that's not me being like
Nigga TV.
anti-black. I don't watch
That's
Power.
a play on the word nigga TV.
I didn't watch Empire when it came out. I don't like pandering. We used to have sitcoms and shit, and now everything is I gotta be a kingpin. I gotta, and then all the spinoffs. Power, Book of Canaan, Power 2.
You never tried to watch Snowfall?
No, I haven't watched Snowfall.
That's crazy. Now Snowfall hard because I ain't
They
gonna
said
lie.
it was dope.
I felt very represented because this was a dark skinned nigga in a collared shirt selling cocaine. It was so unrealistic. He was reading books all day.
That's where you want to buy your cocaine
But
from.
they make it worse though. Once you meet this nigga in real life, he got a British accent though.
And that's another thing I don't like.
he
Stop
did.
hiring British niggas to be niggas.
He British as fuck.
We got enough niggas to.
Nah, he a good actor,
fill
though.
it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but we
did a
got
good
enough
job.
niggas to be niggas. I agree with that.
They always got good actors. Now I'm gonna fuck around and go to England and be able to be like, oi. And they'll be like, yeah, you know, I really immersed myself in the character. I started drinking tea, eating beans on toast.
I got a question. How many fucking American actors can go over there and use a British accent and be famous with their accent?
It depends on how good your British accent is. Like, mine is garbage. I have a better Irish accent.
How many people have ever done that?
I could go and do a Cockney accent. I could be one of the poor whites. I'm one of the poor blacks in England in the hood.
Be like from West Dumpleshire.
You just get you a roll.
I'm from West Dumpleshire, and I'm always with the gang. I'll knife a nigga any day. Don't fucking play with me, mate.
I would say it was crazy.
But they don't let us do that. They don't hire us to do shit like that.
Exactly. It's been a lot of times I want to watch like a new series on Netflix, and it be some gangster shit. And then they be speaking with like a British accent, and I don't even want to fucking watch it no more.
The funny thing is, I watch a lot of documentaries about like British gang life. Shit is gangster, but as an American, I'll never be scared. A British nigga would be knifing me.
I feel the same way.
You could be stabbing me in the ribs, and I'm laughing at the way that you sound. You tea drinking motherfucker.
I feel the same way. I ain't gonna lie. I could be wrong, but I feel the same way.
Release your belongings. Put them on the ground. Don't. I'm not fit to fucking play. What's this funny?
They be knifing people like it's 1925. They be knifing niggas.
Yeah.
If me and the man them come around here, we be acting crazy, man.
Exactly. That's like getting robbed by a Jamaican.
If black American guy to play a British role, you got your guy.
Exactly. I wanted to be an Outlander, and I did an audition to be like a background character in Outlander, but I was like, man, I'm not gonna get this because I'm not tall. I was like, it's only gonna be one nigga that they choose, and it's 300 people in the room in here. It's not gonna be a nigga that's 5'9".
Not never gonna get a tall nigga.
He was 6'4".
You was dark enough, but you weren't tall enough, though.
I'm about to order some lifts off Temu. I need to be 6 feet.
Hey y'all, I have no. If anybody needs casting, I have no problem being the nigga. You know what? That's one thing. I want to be a hood nigga in a play or a movie so bad. I'm always the nerd or the black activist. I want to be a hood nigga so bad. Just let me put a tank top on and a do-rag. You would not know the difference.
You would know the difference. You don't have hood nigga face. What you do have,
I can easily have hood nigga face.
You have hood nigga cousin face. You have like side character nigga face. You can't be the main hood nigga.
But if you don't know him, when you go to Hollywood, though, he definitely can have hood nigga face.
It's because I'm smiling all the time and I'm goofy.
You gotta think about it though. Like a lot of niggas that play the hood nigga roles are not the hood nigga.
I don't know.
I feel like you pull that shit out.
I go put a hoodie on the do-rag right now and scare the shit out of everybody live over here.
While we talk about casting, I had a cold and I was supposed to be, and I did the fitting and everything. I was supposed to be an extra in Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. I said, let me know when we gonna film. I came back to Memphis, called a code. They said, we finna film in 2 days. I said, damn, I got $40 in my pocket. I can't make it back to Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler Perry, if you find this.
Wait, they shot the whole Tyler Perry Studios?
Yes. And we was at Cicely Tyson Soundstage because all the sound stages are named after Black.
Cicely Tyson Soundstage.
Tyler Perry, if you see this, please put me in something else. That was the worst. That's my favorite.
How much on the bet in Black Panther 3? The girl Black Panther gonna be gay. They're gonna give her a little girlfriend.
I can see that. I'm willing to bet. If I had to make a parlay, I would definitely go with the over.
That's what they're finna do. I'm telling y'all right now, niggas finna be mad as hell.
I got pissed off the first Black Panther because it was always like our first like black superhero and this, that, and the other, and it was marketed. But they still made the white guys save the day at the end of the day.
Facts. Oh, okay. So have y'all seen like the new Paramount Plus South Park commercials?
I haven't.
Where they talk about the Pandaverse. They took all the characters and they made like an alternate universe where like Cartman is played by a black woman. So Cartman is a black woman, Kenny Asian, and Stan. Yeah, Stan. I'm Facebook friends with the lady that plays Black Lady Cartman. And it's supposed to like, talk about diversity casting and, race switching. I hate to go on the internet and hear white people complain. They'll be like, oh, here's more woke casting. I grew up on nothing but shows with unattractive ass white people.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Wasn't that the joke of South Park? That it was the woke South Park?
Yeah, that was the joke.
Yeah.
100%.
But that shit, like, okay, so they got new characters in Sex and the City. They got a couple of black ladies. They got a gay Spanish bitch in Sex and the City. And everybody was like, see, all this diversity casting. I was like, them bitches was ugly. Bitches that had no ass, bitches that had no titties.
Who the finest white woman to you, Lamont? Because you don't like white women.
Who's a good looking white woman?
Who's the finest white woman?
Who's a good looking white woman?
Look, see, he can't even say fine.
I know.
He can say, who's a decent white woman?
Who's a
serviceable white bitch?
He can't even say fine white woman in the same sentence.
Them bitches ain't fine. First of all, ain't nobody fine but my wife. Second of all, Sandra Bullock a decent looking white bitch.
It's your opinion.
The best you can do is Sandra Bullock.
No, Because the ones that I think that probably ain't really white. Damn, do I know a lot of white bitches? Because I'm like with that Dave Chappelle skit. Who the hell is Renee Zellweger? I don't be knowing that name. That bitch that was in that movie. Jennifer Coolidge for some reason, like nasty. Oh my god!
I don't even know who the fuck Jennifer Coolidge is.
Stifler's mom.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Oh my god!
You ain't seen the new white bitch in a long time.
I'm referencing old white hoes.
Me, you want my opinion, or you just want to know?
Let's who your finest white
I'm
woman?
going Margot Robbie.
Really?
Margot Robbie, let me say
Robbie.
this. Margot Robbie is beautiful, but she's the Golden State Warriors of white women. Like, it's like, okay, yeah, you gotta respect, you gotta respect what she's doing. But it's like, damn, everybody looked like Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie is Harley Quinn?
And
she looked just like the lady from My Name is Earl.
That's what I'm saying.
And they look just like another
They've been
bitch.
pushing out Margot Robbie since the 1950s.
They clone Tyrone.
That's true.
I'm sick of Margot Robbie.
Wolf of Wall Street, one of my favorite
Kat
movies.
Dennings.
Though.
Who is that?
She was you ever see Thor?
Yeah.
The original joint?
Yeah.
She was the nerd one. She was like she was the black haired one.
With the glasses on?
Mm-hmm.
Two Broke Girls, bitch.
Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
And she looks like Hillary Duff's sister. She looks like Haley Duff.
And she fine. Speaking of decent white women,
You like dirty looking white women because she always look dirty.
He definitely like that.
I like white women with some flavor. See, like Jennifer Aniston.
Is the flavor dust?
The flavor is grime. I like
That's like eating food from a truck. You know it ain't clean.
I like food truck white women. I like being street taco white woman.
We're going to get canceled for this one.
Absolutely. Hey man, speaking of decent grimy looking white women, is the comedy community still reeling from that? Picking up the great white shark that was a white man saying nigga. That's so funny.
Oh,
you can't dream of a better scenario than finding a giant white man who said nigga around you.
Who said that?
Nat.
Bro.
Oh.
Two white people arguing over a white man saying nigga is the wildest shit ever.
I ain't seen that nigga since.
Exactly. Nobody's seen him since.
He made a lot of jokes about suicide. Somebody do a wellness check on Nick Roberts.
I don't nobody know his number.
Oh, damn.
He didn't get no black people his numbers though.
Nat gonna take over the world because that's a good looking white bitch. And she has a good perspective. Not good in my eyes, but like there's enough stuff to talk about from her perspective.
For sure.
Because she coming with that real not just feminism, that real matriarchal terrorism.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're going with.
Just slinging estrogen into the crowd.
I feel like I can guess everything that's in her house. She got an ashtray that's full of cigarette butts. You know the one that's overly filled with cigarette butts? And you like just empty that motherfucker. No, she put out cigarettes on top of a pile of cigarette butts.
Thing in the middle with it.
She got a tapestry on the wall.
She got a cat. One or two cats.
A rescue.
She got two rescue cats and she got a bowl outside for the stray cats in the community.
Her bread is open. Her bread on the counter open.
Oh my god, food.
Oh shit!
But no, for that shit was really that shit annoyed me. Just because I didn't like how niggas was coming around there. I also felt bad because I know Nick wanted me to take up for him because every time some shit would go down, he would DM me. I'm like, oh, you said nigga. I can't be the lone person taking up for the white man that said nigga.
Though, I had already I feel
You're
like
using jokes about marginalized groups.
Bro, I felt like all the black people already knew he was racist. It was just a matter of time,
We knew it was when the white people
I wish
found out. Came around for it. I feel like he didn't know that it wasn't that big of a deal because everybody ganged up on him.
Right?
Because you had what's the girl name? Julie.
Yeah, Julie was on there.
She was. He is nothing. He's irrelevant. You had a great set at the Herd. What's the Hilarious? First of all, this is why women shouldn't run anything. Why did they just call it Hilarious?
Because that's too easy. And don't talk about her. I mean, don't talk about She Hilarious. I was just on that show and it was an amazing show.
And I'm about to be
every
on
other
there
Thursday.
Weeks,
Cameo.
I know they had your headscarf ass on that show.
Shout
out to the show. There are some funny women.
The bar was nice too. Them fries was hella salty. I don't know if y'all put extra seasoning salt on them because I'm black. That shit had my mouth tart.
That might have something to do with it. I ain't gonna lie.
I said, the shit had me thirsty. The fries was so dry.
I'm on the Hilarious show on November the 30th, so.
Yes. But comedy is weird like that. And then same thing with white people saying the N-word. Number one, the white guy who's always like, oh, I grew up around black people. That nigga's racist.
Nah, for sure.
Now, granted, I've been around some, like, older white people. you know, I automatically think you're racist. Now sometimes they do some shit to scramble you. Like I knew my friend's dad was like racist or prejudiced, but he called a white lady nigga, and with a hard ER. And I said, I don't know how I feel about that.
You don't know what to get mad at night about it.
The Mel Gibson exit plan
for sure.
I thought Charlie Sheen did that to his ex-wife.
No, wasn't it Mel Brooks?
It was Mel Gibson.
Charlie Sheen dead yet? Because y'all know we getting.
Is he dead?
No, after he said he had HIV, he just disappeared, but he didn't die.
We getting to that age to where all our celebrities are old as fuck. Like Tim Curry in a wheelchair. Sure. He can't speak. Tim Curry in a wheelchair. Fucking Bruce Willis.
I was just about to say Bruce Willis.
We getting to that age to where our celebrities are aging out, and all these new motherfuckers that they got famous from TikTok.
Denzel would get old. Denzel even get old.
Yeah. Denzel old as hell.
Denzel getting old as fuck.
When Morgan Freeman stay the same, yes he do.
Morgan Freeman is he's an artifact.
Morgan Freeman's been old all my life.
Yeah.
Samuel L. old.
Samuel L. Jackson still look. He getting Morgan Freeman age.
He still look like Samuel L. Jackson though.
Yeah. Marvel keeping that nigga young.
Black don't crack though.
Because they got that nigga running around.
What you gotta think about?
Every movie.
These same people.
He stay in danger.
These same black people we talking
they
about.
They turned him into an alien now.
I said Nick Fury.
The same black people we talking about getting old, always been old. But these white people we just named was young and got old within the same amount of years.
Damn, you're right.
Because I think Willis got old in front of our eyes.
Well, Bruce Willis has a degenerative disease, but Tim Curry had a stroke, but he's also old.
Larry David been looking the same.
Who?
Larry David.
Larry David still alive?
Yeah.
Well, Larry David Jewish, and he's super Jewish. Like his parents Jewish, grandparents Jewish, great grandparents Jewish. He still got Middle Eastern blood.
He probably got black organs though.
That's facts. That's facts.
I can see him having black organs.
I can see him having black organs.
Like he obtained some black organs.
Like every time something go bad, they give him like
he pulled a Rockefeller. He was like, I got some Negro organs. Just got a new black kidney.
Damn, off the strength of Seinfeld, they gave that nigga a kidney.
I don't even think it's
Seinfeld, Curb Your Enthusiasm,
and him being Jewish.
Yeah, and Larry David wrote a lot of shit.
Yeah, I think like Larry David is a big part of HBO. Like just everything.
What did he write? Because I was watching Curb Your Enthusiasm and I was trying to figure out like, damn, why is he such a big deal?
My favorite Curb Your Enthusiasm episodes when he was fucking with two bitches in a wheelchair. And they saw that in the phone. He had them as like Sandy wheelchair and Tasha handicap. And then they both rolled up on each other at an event like, so this is what you're doing, Larry?
Now, my favorite episode was anything that had to do with them black folks that lived in this house, food. Because that shit was racist in hindsight. That whole thing. Because he took in some Katrina victims that's racist as fuck. And they was all leeches. And Leon he wasn't even a Katrina victim. He was just from LA and wanted to kick it and never wanted to move out.
Oh, so that's where Boondocks got that from?
I think
this was my favorite Boondocks episode too.
But no, it was one episode where the girl, they had ended up getting together. And the lady thought she got cheated on. And so she left her mama, and her mama old ass said, "Fuck you, Larry David. That's some bullshit." And it just sounded so funny, like juxtaposed with the whiteness of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
For sure. Imagine having a threesome though with like two handicapped chicks.
He started being in movies in 1977.
You couldn't?
No, I think threesomes are stupid. I've been offered threesomes, but I just think that's an ignorant endeavor.
That's definitely subjective.
I feel like if you're having a threesome, you're doing it to say you had a threesome.
I feel like it's more man heavy. I feel like it's more work for men.
I feel like it's the other way around.
I got to bust two loads.
You don't. You actually don't. I feel like it's more female heavy though, because they have the advantage.
There's more fun things.
They have the advantage.
They have more to gains. That's what I'm saying.
I'm in the trenches in this shit.
There's more fun things you can do with three people.
Okay, for men, I feel like it's more so for men. You could say I had a threesome. Is to say that, but for women, they got more to gain.
I'd rather have two women at the crib playing Uno. I'd feel good about that. I'd be like, damn, I got two bad bitches in here playing Uno, butt naked.
I'd rather them be sucking dick. I ain't gonna lie.
But only one of them can do it at a time.
No, it's not true.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. I don't know about anybody else, but fucking
this nigga the Mick Jagger of comedy. This nigga 6 or 7 years old having more fun than all of us.
Where the fuck y'all think this gray hair came from, right?
even when I wasn't married, even when I was single, fucking bills whooped my ass so much. No lie. I dream about mostly money.
Wow.
Like my lust was for money, and my depression was about being broke.
And I ain't never cared about money. I think that's why I had so much fun.
Yeah, but that's what the man wants you to do.
Have fun. Nah.
Have fun and say fuck money. Because meanwhile, this billionaire, dick shriveled straight to hell.
I mean, that's true.
He don't fuck with his wife. He don't fuck with his mistress. He just pay bitches to go to dinners.
And they living miserably.
But they rich.
What
Would
that
you rather?
mean?
I'd rather be a billionaire and be miserable. And I stamp that. If you see,
you don't believe that.
I do believe that.
No, you don't.
I do.
You always contradict yourself because I be hearing this nigga talking about, oh, I want to live to be 100. Then I see him outside smoking cigarettes.
For sure.
Every time I see this nigga.
His lifestyle contradicts his.
I can live to be 100 smoking cigarettes.
No, I don't listen to nothing he say. He can.
Let me tell you something.
I've had him. The nigga can bullshit you in circles for hours.
My great aunt Dora Lee started smoking when she was 10 years old. And she smoked Virginia Slims, the long ones. Virginia Slim 120.
Just like a cigarette and a half.
She was smoking.
At least a cigarette and a quarter.
She didn't stop smoking until she was 90. Her grandkids was like, "You need to stop smoking." She stopped smoking, died 2 years later. I said, Jesus had a fresh pack waiting on her because y'all bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like anything you do though, like your body adjusts to this shit. Like people that drink, when they quit drinking, it fuck them up.
Same thing with bathing. I knew a nigga that didn't take a bath for 50 years. They bathed, that nigga died of pneumonia. His skin.
Who is this nigga? Let's give him a shout out for not bathing for 50 years.
His skin wasn't prepared. That nigga dermis hadn't been exposed to the air for 50 years. This ain't even the same air.
I ain't never heard this situation.
That's what we.
That's fucking hilarious.
And then they had the nerve to put bleach in the water because I understand you got to get that dirt up off that
exactly
nigga.
What killed. They might have put too much bleach in the water. It might have not been the bath that killed him. It definitely might have been the fumes.
That nigga hit that first whip of outside air. His ass turned into a pillow of salt.
It definitely was the fumes. Oh shit. That's fucking hilarious.
But yeah, man, I'm back in the comedy game. I got a show on December 9th, y'all. For whoever want to come, man.
Had on the headphones type.
What show is that?
It's Reggie's show. Reggie Jr. and the Memphis 10. I don't know where that motherfucker gonna be at.
There's gonna be 10 niggas on the show?
10 niggas.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a lot of niggas to do comedy.
It's a lot of niggas.
I'm a comedian. There needs to be an intermission in that.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna have 10 niggas.
I'm thinking everybody needs to do 5.
Because if 10 niggas get 10 minutes, that's a long fucking show.
Everybody do 5 and the headliner do 45.
That shit better be like Comic View.
Nah, for sure. Yeah. Like some 3 to 5 minute shit. 10 niggas.
Shout out Josh, man. He a super white man, but he good for the comedy community. Shout out what's his production company? Spotlight Productions or some shit like that.
High Water Comedy.
High Water Comedy.
Yeah.
But we should know it.
I don't
either.
My apologies, Gilmore. I do not know you.
Josh, go follow High Water Comedy. He's good for the comedy game. I just wish his ass would stop lying to people. He be trying to act like he think everybody's so damn funny. I'm like, shut up, nigga. I understand you want to get into the comedy game and you want to record comedy. You want to help people with their career. You ain't got a lot of niggas because these niggas do not be funny. Let's talk about that. That's another reason I quit because I felt like I was getting too close to just being regular old Midtown comedy. I just didn't feel funny. I didn't feel like I was having a good time because y'all see these niggas walking around looking like skeletons.
But your problem is you started with Midtown comedy, and I feel like that's what broke your spirit quicker. Because I didn't take a hiatus from comedy until I was like a year and some change in.
Shit, I was 2 years in, I think.
Oh yeah, you was at the perfect time. Everybody gets sick of this shit eventually.
I'm glad to having this conversation though, because I've been feeling like I might need to take a break, but like I want to keep doing it to perfect this shit. But I might want to take a break. So.
Yeah,
nigga, you doing well. You all right. You be
mental
wrong.
health is important, and comedy is a strain on the mental health.
You got a squad. You the only one of us to do chuckles. You had your own chuckle show.
But I started in chuckle though.
Exactly.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't quit because you started at chuckles.
You a mainstream comedian, nigga.
Fuck nah.
We underground comics.
I'm still underground.
He the rapper that started rapping when he met P Diddy.
Type
P
shit.
Diddy saw
something in you.
I take it.
He started rapping at Interscope Records.
I take that.
This nigga, a year in the comedy game had chuckles. Chuckles don't fuck with nobody. They don't even fuck with the open mic. I went to the open mic. They canceled that whole talking about, well, y'all ain't invite no people. Y'all ain't. Nigga, this is a open mic.
I was hosting.
We are the people, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about even the joint that the nigga from Little Rock tried to do.
And they canceled it the day of and didn't tell nobody.
I'm just like, you got niggas pulling up because this is the thing. It was like 30 minutes in and y'all here in the lights is on. Plug the mic up.
Might as well.
Doing?
You gotta be a bad motherfucker.
You already paying staff for at least an hour though. Get motherfucker out.
But I know why they don't do it. Because I understand that they have a prestige to keep up.
Yeah, you don't want to people posting pictures and it's empty in here.
You got whatever random niggas from some 90s sitcom and whoever popping on Instagram coming to your shit. So you got to have that allure that people who are on this stage are a big deal because you have to justify niggas spending $60. Because if you go to Chuckles, you spending $60 off the wham.
You spending $100. Last time I Chuckles, I spent $120.
Crazy as fuck. I'm doing the bare minimum. I paid that $20 to see my guy. I paid that $20 for what 3 hot wings and some fries, and I paid that $10 for the beer, and I was in and out.
$10 for a beer.
And I appreciate that too.
10, 15 or something. Yeah,
for one beer.
I appreciate that.
For one beer.
Come on now, it's Chuckles.
Shit. And y'all will never see me. I painted Chuckles. Me and Lomax painted Chuckles. Shout out to Lomax. Shout out to Chuck. I'm broke as hell.
I just don't understand. I just don't
catch me parking lot pimping at Chuckles.
I just want to know more about the comedy business to understand why they be running that whole like they running that whole like a charter school. Like that whole they don't even. It seems like
that's exactly why though. Because it's self-fund, like they can do what they want to do. You got to think about it. It's not a market. They don't have any competition. Mm-hmm. So they can do what they want to do.
Shout out LaToya, man.
Shout out LaToya to
Shout out LaToya, man.
The comedy joint, man.
I know, you know what I'm saying? LaToya be having some beefs with people because she be speaking her mind. But that's a black woman, man, running a comedy club in Memphis.
A comedy club that birthed a lot of comics.
Yeah, a lot of comics.
We started at the comedy joint. I started the first time I ever hit the stage with the comedy joint, and it was such a good spontaneous moment because it was pandemic. We had no mics in the city, right. So the concentration of people who wanted to see a show and people who wanted to be on,
they had to come there.
Man, Rob had just left the Apollo.
Yeah,
the first night I did comedy, he was just at the Apollo the week before. So you see Rob over here, and then a bunch of other comics.
Right.
So I do comedy, and I was like, oh. Nigga, these real comedians in here laughing. Oh, shit. I can do comedy.
That was your first time?
Yeah, that was my first time. So I was like, oh, shit. A nigga that just did the Apollo told me to do comedy. This is it.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Rob Love.
Shout out to Rob Love.
Shout out to Rob Love. Fuck the devil, man.
Rob Love next up. Fuck the devil.
He just did Chocolate Sunday, too. I just saw that.
I think he's about to do Chocolate Sunday. I think it's coming up.
I like it. I like his new branding. I like the gray goatee. I like the braids.
He looked distinguished as fuck.
Last time I saw that nigga, he was in a suit. I like what he doing.
Yeah,
man, my Chocolate Sundays.
Yeah,
because have you done the Chocolate Sundays first impression shit?
I ain't did Chocolate Sunday shit.
They do an online thing where you get like 3 to 5 minutes and they judge, and if you're good enough, then they'll invite you on the thing. But the shit's so packed because everybody
ain't familiar with it.
Okay, go search Chocolate Sundays first impressions, and then if you go to their website, you can go to comedians and submit. The shit's so packed. My Chocolate Sundays date is set for 2025.
Yeah, that's.
I was like, shit, if I ain't famous by then. But then they said that comedy has that 10-year rule. It's like usually gonna be doing comedy 10 years before you make it, or quote unquote make it. I don't want to be no famous comedian.
I feel like that time is short enough with the internet era though, because like that rule might have been established 20 years ago, but that's before social media was a thing though.
But it's very rare that comedians are good. Okay, so you're a lot of artists are good. Like you can go to a local show and see an amazing musician,
right?
But he is shit when it comes to social media. Same thing with comedy. Everything you could find more talented people out here in the world. They're just not good at that. Yeah. And then the people that you do find that are really great at that ain't got no fucking talent.
I'm gonna tell you who like I think kind of like
the social media managers. That's who we need. Social media managers.
Nah, I'm talking about like not even just in Memphis though. Just period though. Like put it together. Like as far as comedy and social media, man. Whoever Matt Rife team is. Figure that shit
that's
out.
That's not how that started though. Matt Rife got famous from TikTok, and it was just him doing it.
But I'm saying
the nigga was on Wild Now before we knew who he was.
Yeah, now he got a.
But look at the time frame though. It ain't been no 10 years. It ain't been no 5 fucking years.
He's been doing this since he was like what 16.
Matt Rife been doing comedy for a long ass time.
I heard him do a comedy. You right.
If you say anybody, you can say DC Young Fly because that nigga doing arenas.
He started with Vine though.
Yeah, I said DC Young Fly was on Vine.
Yeah,
he started.
But I forgot about that. You right about the Matt Rife shit. I take that back.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like a lot of the folks that people trying to model their movement off of, like even you know what I'm saying, Josh be doing that. He be like, oh, Theo Vaughn and Tom Segura, blah blah blah.
Yeah, you can't.
These are people who had real Hollywood ties.
Yeah, Theo
Vaughn was on Hot Ones 4 years ago.
He was on fucking Raw Rule, Real World, one of them shows.
Yeah, Real World.
Yeah, MTV. That was.
And they've been doing comedy for a long ass time. Like Real World was how long ago? 20 years ago, damn near.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I understand trying to use the blueprint that they're using now as far as professionalism goes, but you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna put these pieces together and I'm gonna be famous. Like, no, nigga, we like these people because they make us laugh.
Like I said, he's discounting the art. He's putting so much pressure on production. At the end of the day, yeah, you can get completely famous for social media, but that takes a lot of work. Same thing as comedy. Even like Theo Vaughn got famous for Real World, but he's still been doing comedy for like 10 years.
Who y'all top 5 Memphis comics?
Ooh. Like
you don't gotta order them
from Memphis or in Memphis.
Either or.
Top 5,
but they gotta be Memphis. Like it can't be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they was from Indiana, but they used to do shows here.
Can I include myself?
You can include yourself, yeah.
Okay, so me.
Mm-hmm.
Rob Love, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Ambrose.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Victor King.
Mason Victor King, my nigga.
And shit, probably Reggie Jr.
I'm gonna go.
The Kamiko's gonna take up 3 of my spots.
I don't even think I'm gonna be in my top
shit,
5.
Cletus Allen Jr. I bump me for Cletus.
Memphis so small. Too many people know my dad. Cletus Allen Jr. one of my dad homies. That should be bothering me now.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Lester Bill.
Lester Bill's funny in here.
I'm gonna go Wild Bill.
Wild
This
Bill.
way in the order though. I fuck with Wild Bill. Oh shit.
Speaking of Wild Bill,
Rob Love, and my Rob Love.
Let me say my Wild Bill story, fool. I don't know why I always say that shit because the nigga's just so fucking funny to me, fool. Anything he does. But we was at a open mic and it was some girl on stage and she looked Asian or something. No one knew, but she was like, "Where do you guys think I'm from?" And it got real quiet, and all you heard was somebody yell, "Indonesia."
She working at Lamplighter. Yes. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was dying, fool, because it was so quiet. He said that all the way in the back.
That's what need to do. Kill Tony.
That's funny.
But he'll kill Tony. But okay, so Wild Bill, Lester Bibbs, and Rob Love.
Fuck. Lamar.
Hey. Damn, I got to do better. Nigga put me on the top 5 list. I gotta step my game up.
You don't like to work, nigga.
I'm gonna figure out that.
I've been posting every day.
I ain't gonna lie. But you,
is she from Memphis?
Who?
I fuck with Jill Margot. Like
Jill Margot from Memphis.
She
the white lady.
Yeah.
She from Memphis.
Yeah. Well, she stay here now. I don't know. You know what? She said she told me she from Buffalo. She not from Memphis, so I keep. I'm gonna figure out this other one.
Fucking New York.
I gotta go pee, and I'm gonna figure out this other one. Yeah, I keep going.
There you go. All right, so my top. I'm going Henry Coleman for my no.
Oh shit! I forgot about Henry.
I'm going.
5 ain't enough. Nigga, we got heat. Memphis killing.
This nigga had his headphones on still. He's so high.
When it comes to comedy, nigga, Memphis will stand on business. I put our city versus any city in this comedy shit.
We got some funny people, fool. But the thing is, everybody be beefing over the most random stuff. You be like, why you don't like them? And it'll be the pettiest story you ever heard in your life.
It ain't about us beefing as long as you work together.
But they don't be wanting to work together. Folks be like, "Nah, I don't want him on the show. He hard to work with."
Oh no,
I'm gonna say this on the only reason one, Reggie Jr. was the one that asked me personally, and that's my guy. He funny as hell, so I was like, all right, he asked me to do something, I'm gonna do it. But he told me that one of the white guys, Midtown Memphis, was like, "Oh, this is a lot of OGs on this show. I don't think Tylen gonna do good," and that made me want to do it. Shit like that.
That's wild. I don't like a lot of these motherfuckers, and quote me on that. I don't like a lot of these motherfuckers, but I'll work with anybody.
You'll work with any. If someone asks you to do a show, they say I got $100 for you. You'll be like, I'm gonna do the show. But when it comes to actually boots to the ground, like you're trying to create a show, you're trying to program a show that's happening either weekly or monthly, there's going to be people you don't want to ask. There's going to be people you don't want to talk to, people you don't want to work with, and that's the issue. It's coming from the people who are producing these shows, because a lot of this stuff. Even I have so like the inside joke. The inside joke really made me quit comedy because I wasn't having fun, and because one they white manned it up. The music playing at the beginning was whack. We didn't even mess with the crowd at the beginning. We didn't tell no jokes, and then we didn't even sit on the stage with comedians and do it like we said we was gonna do it. And then at the end of the show, I was talking to
it was very corporate.
It was very corporate. It was whack. I was talking to Cub. Mind you, when we're up on stage at the beginning, nobody's laughing. Like I got some chuckles here and there, but you could tell that the audience was like, what's going on? Because, what I'm saying, he wasn't in there with me. You know what I'm saying? Justin Burgess. And I asked Justin Burgess. I was like, you know what? Let me shut up. Let me not just say names because he's also the one that said I don't think he'd do good. There's a lot of OGs on this show. Let me stop acting like I'm saying this on NBC or some shit. But at the end of the show, I was telling him, I was like, that wasn't fun. Like I feel like this is whack, so forth, such and such. And he was like, well, Tyler, it's show business. It's a job. Blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, I can understand wanting to work, but if you're on stage and nobody is laughing, Like nobody thinks this is funny.
I would quit.
And you're like, oh, this is a job. This is this is a program. We're gonna do this the right way.
And people can say whatever they're gonna say. People, and that's the dumb shit that people say about comedy. Oh, everybody's gonna bomb. There's always gonna be bad nights. If motherfuckers ain't laughing at me, or if motherfuckers wasn't laughing at me, I would not still be doing comedy 3 years later.
Yeah,
I'm too sensitive.
Ain't nothing cool about this shit.
I will leave.
And you said that on stage, and that's another reason why I was like, I was like, nigga, I want to set myself on fire right now.
I will fucking leave.
Comedy is the biggest ego trip I've ever had in my life. Like, I've never let nobody else make me feel some type of way about the shit that I'm doing. But you can feel like you are great and you go on stage, nobody laugh. This shit make you check yourself as a man.
Man.
Like, this shit is an ego trip. Like, for real.
The only places where I've actually bombed are places that were just whack in the first place.
So that's
then you didn't bomb.
That wasn't a bomb. Yeah, that's my thing.
That.
I mean, no, it still counts as a bomb.
No, it doesn't.
I feel like
you go up on stage,
I feel like it counts as a bomb if
bomb.
it's like a big crowd, like a big laughing crowd, everybody been killing this shit, and you go up there and you the guy that
No,
that
I count everything. I count open mics. If nobody, because this is the thing.
Nah,
you get grace at an open mic, but if you're at an open mic,
right,
and it's been 5 minutes and nobody has laughed, that's a bomb. I don't care if it was this crowd sucked.
That's a bomb. If nobody even chuckled, you. But if you're doing all new material, then that's up to you.
That's why I say
either way, it's a bomb.
Now, even if you do all new material, I don't think it's a bomb because me personally, I feel like open mic is like I always say it's shooting in the gym. So
but that's like if you go shoot in the gym and you go 0 for 20, you was like, we just shooting around playing. I ain't taking this seriously.
So have you ever? I don't know if anybody else does it. Some shit that I say.
You gotta get buckets even if you at the precinct.
Facts. Some shit that I say isn't even a joke. Some shit I just wanted. I be at home and I say I really need to say this into a mic in a room full of people.
It don't even matter how they react.
That's the schizophrenia of being a stand-up comedian. Be like, this ain't really a joke, but I just need a bunch of motherfuckers to hear it. Because I have you hostage.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I just feel like all comics have something mental issue going on. That's what makes you a comedian.
Nigga don't be standing up on business in the Memphis shit, especially Midtown comedy. Because they the ones having the motion and having the shows and having like the productions and whatnot. Those are the people like, doing stuff a lot. Like, granted, you can say like the black comedians are doing arenas, theaters, blah, blah. But as far as like prevalent on the Memphis comedy scene, local, Midtown comedy is the one that's that has like, the what's the word? The relationships with the different businesses to program something, especially weekly. Yeah. But the thing is, they don't be standing on business. Folks will literally look at each other, bomb, and then tell each other, Memphis is just hard to do comedy in. It's just a hard place. Which doesn't even make sense because we laugh all the time.
I'm gonna tell you why that shit don't bother me. Because I don't never want to limit myself to Memphis comedy anyway.
I mean, you don't want to limit yourself for sure. And
so whatever happens on the Memphis comedy scene, I feel like,
in my mind, I feel like
it's got to be bigger than this.
But if you rapping in Memphis and ain't nobody bobbing their head, you got to be like, okay, for what I'm doing, is this whack?
See, but you putting a problem that's supposed to be a personal problem for them on the scene and on us.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
it is going to leak out on us, especially.
How? No, it ain't.
How is it not?
It's just you.
It's not making us less funny.
It's not.
Okay. I feel what you're saying. But I feel like I got more ties to Midtown comedy than y'all do. Because the Midtown comedy that you do be me being like, hey, fool, do the show with me, please. come do this hot 10.
They don't book me. I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm saying.
They just started booking me for this
like
shit.
These are the folks that I be around. Like I didn't even like even Reggie Jr. I met Reggie Jr. in real life twice. I saw him one time. I did a show and he got hyped up. He was like, "Watch this shit." It went up and killed. And then I saw him and shook his hand at High Tone. Other than that, the Memphis like even Mason King. I met him once. I technically met him twice because I saw him like a week or two ago at the Comedy Joint, and then I shook his hand outside of the Current. So the black comics, I don't really be knowing like that. They see me and they be like, "Oh yeah, that's the militant nigga." And we rock with each other, but these are the people that I see on a regular basis. Like I be seeing the whites, the Midtown comedy niggas, Jawa, Jackson Manis, John Miller.
He said Jawa like he a white boy.
Jawa Horn
that's
and
who I
John
see
Miller
now.
are white comics.
You see me as much as you see everybody else in the Midtown comedy scene now.
But that's because you be everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the difference. You are Midtown comedy and you are Midtown comedy.
I don't think I'm neither comedy because when I started, we was all black comedy because that's the only comedy that was going on because white social distancing was too heavy during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. But then after that passed, now I'm just whoever's having jokes, let me show up.
That's me. Then I'm new as fuck though. So like if they tell me they doing comedy somewhere, I'm pulling the fuck up.
Basically. And then sometimes I haven't been to as many open mics lately because I started working at night, and a nigga really be tired. So if it's not a show, I pulled up the lamplighter down the street from my job. Yeah. And I was like, shit, I can't get on this list. I just can't.
Shout out Lamplighter. That's a good place to do comedy. They had a good show this Wednesday.
It's my favorite open mic in the city right now.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, as far
Lamplighter
as the
comedy
crowd
joint, shit, we ain't got no
Lamplighter, the only comedy show in Memphis, the only weekly comedy show that ever has women.
Like female comedians?
Like just women, period.
In the crowd.
Like just women.
Just women there.
They have a dedicated audience, and that's what I like.
100%.
Like, I see the same people every time we go, and I was like, okay, these niggas like open
Shout
mic
out
comedy.
Remember Media, because that all them 5 white girls that be rolling up in there together, that's Remember Media. They got like a little social media.
I need to check them out though, because they always be there. Like, they supportive as fuck. I fuck with them.
Shout out Caroline. Shout out that might not even be her name.
Just
the girl with the eyes, that look like Arya Stark, and then you got the black girl to be the other eyebrows. You know exactly. And then the girl with the mean face, she look like a Victorian princess who be behead niggas for no reason.
Y'all be knowing these people.
I know. I be seeing them every week. Much. I know none of them name, but I'm learning now.
You don't be outside.
He be out there. He be smoking.
He be out there sometimes, but he don't be in the scene.
He be smoking, but he be talking with us.
He be looking for us.
Yeah, I be like, okay, who the fuck?
But you think about it, he's a married fucking guy, so he don't see these women the way we see these women.
It's not even about that. Even when I was single, everybody's an NPC to me.
Yeah.
Until I know you, until we're friends.
He said that to John Miller until I introduced him when we was doing the show. He was like, I just saw you as an NPC, and then we was smoking and talking till like 3 a.m.
Exactly. I said this. I met John Miller when I first started doing comedy. I said I've never had a conversation with this nigga longer than 10 minutes. I said, this is wild. And that's because of you, because of that Midtown shit.
Niggas really kicking it.
You bridging the gap between niggas and Midtown.
That's what I'm trying to do. I swear to God. I'm really trying to do it right now. Like, I am. I really am. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I really am, though. I'm sorry.
Is that why you keep with the extracurricular activities with these
that ain't got nothing to do with
these backwoods white women?
That ain't got nothing to do with
it. You gonna have worms.
I got antibiotics now. So look,
that nigga said he got the vaccine. I already had that white woman shit.
Shit.
My immune system is good
but
now.
I am trying to do that because I feel like the Memphis and the comedy scene in Memphis is too small for it to be segregated and separated.
Mm-hmm. We only got like 60 comics tops.
That's what I'm saying,
and that's pushing it.
And that ain't even consistent comics. I'm gonna say we got like 30 consistent comics.
Yeah,
because you got to think about a 20 list at one mic. You gonna have like 5 to 10 people that's not there that you see consistently.
Facts.
I'm gonna say we got 60, but I'm gonna say 30 consistent comics. So how the fuck you gonna separate that many people?
We need less than that. I'm tired of niggas pulling up to the high tone and shit in the bed every week.
6:30, then like.
If you say that the list signed at 7, the list needs to sign at 7. I shouldn't show up at 7 and it's already full.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
But you know what though?
He just need to do a bucket pool. But even then,
we need more fucking mics. Because everybody running to the same spot.
Comedians have too much.
The whole city and the whole comedy scene is like Tuesday. We're going to high town.
Comedians work hard, man. We don't have time to host and all that other shit. Like, I know I don't.
Let's keep it real. Are these quality shows?
What you mean? They're open mic.
For patrons?
Oh, no.
What do you mean the open mics? The audience doesn't know that this is going to be shitty. They're like, oh, let's go see some comedy.
That's why I like Charlie Virgos. He was like, this is open mic comedy. This shit is not going to be funny.
But that's free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Some of these
people
pay.
That's also true.
You got to think about it. B-side on Mondays.
That's charging.
I'm honestly, me and Jackson used to get into it because I used to say that I was supposed to be free because it was always whack. I've never been to B-side and it wasn't whack. Tuesday at High Tone. That's been on the news. It should be a bigger deal. He needs to gatekeep the list and stop letting people go up there that he knows isn't funny. Damn that list. Put no numbers on it. Let people just sign their name and you go through the name and be like, all right, who I'm going to put next?
And put all the terrible people at the end?
You feel me?
I'm going to disagree with that.
That would be live.
I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to tell you why I disagree with that. So you got to think about like when you got new people.
I don't care.
Because look, let's just say it was my first time coming up
This
there.
is the biggest. Go to another one. This is the biggest open mic that we have.
What other one do we have?
Lamplighter. Take your ass to Lamplighter.
Lamplighter is a good first time mic.
Take your ass to Lamplighter.
I'm disagreeing with that shit.
Lamplighter is a good first time mic. They're sensitive. It's a very liberal crowd. It's a small space. It's not too professionalized. Lamplighter is a good start.
Think about it. And now Thursdays, you have, you know what I'm saying, the Oscar P and Friends.
Thursday, you have
Tuesday would be the mic the gatekeep.
You have the Latoya Tennille mic.
Thursday, you got the Latoya Tennille Polk mic at the comedy joint, hosted by Big Mickey. Shout out that
Big
joint.
Mickey, who's been on Netflix and Laughs After Dark.
For sure.
She been on
And she
actual TV.
Exactly.
Like,
we
she
have a
was
mic
on
hosted
TV.
by a famous
I
nigga in
think her
this
special
town.
about to go ahead and drop too because the writer's strike over with. I think
You
they
said
had
what's been dropped?
her special.
Exactly. We have a mic hosted by a famous nigga on Thursday. Go to
right.
that mic.
Right.
Good mic. Now we don't got Friday at Flipside, and we don't got nothing on Saturday and Sundays no more.
Yeah, but you gotta have a showcase.
How many open mics do a nigga really need?
We need motion, food, because like this is the thing. No one gives a good damn about comedy in Memphis. Let's be honest. So like even the Saturday show, me and John.
How much comedy y'all want niggas to watch? We're comedians, so we want comedy to be all the time.
we need one.
That
we
got
need,
a lot to do with it.
We need
because
one.
That's what you do.
We need one good show. But so if you had more, then we could figure out who can.
We need
figure out how
one
to do
good
this shit.
show, or we need one good showcase.
We need one good either.
But we have good shows.
I think we need like a big showcase that we switch it up because
The Current show is decent. I've only seen like 2 people bomb at Current on Sunday for the showcase.
Did I bomb a Current on Sunday?
I don't remember seeing you. At
Oh, well,
Current.
they want me there. We was on the fucking same show. How you don't remember me saying?
Oh yeah, you're right.
But
I be smoking cigarettes during because if I know you, unless you say I'm about to do
But this is
some
the
shit
thing.
tonight.
I wish my rap homie J Music was here. Anytime I go to a rap show, it is 100 people in the motherfucker, and these folks is not famous, but they promote the show well. They invite their friends, and so they make it a hangout spot.
Rappers have a lot of friends. They smoke weed with a lot of people.
You feel me? And they
sell drugs.
People want to be at.
Not J Music, by the way.
No.
he don't sell drugs.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't sell drugs.
Let me tell you
He's a good,
something.
wholesome black man.
I don't smoke no more. But when my weed man in Mississippi, who had 2 degrees, shout out Poncho.
Nigga had 2 degrees and he sold weed.
Exactly, smart. This nigga had a rap show, and I don't even fuck with rap music like that, especially not independent rap music. I showed up, and everybody this nigga ever sold weed to showed up. We was in that bitch 1,000 deep.
Had a good fucking time.
You would have thought that nigga was famous. I don't know not a single word to this song. Nigga, I'm doing videos and shit. I'm fanning money. I was like, this is a vibe right here. I'm at the baddest rap show in Mississippi.
I think the difference between comedy and music with that though is like if you invite your friends or people to come, like keep coming to your shows. With comedy, they want to keep hearing you say some different shit every time.
And
with music, they plan on hearing the same shit every time though.
When I did open mics in New York, that was a thing that the host said. Like, do not use your same joke. Do not say what you said last week.
But how you gonna perfect your jokes if you don't say the same shit?
Go to a different mic.
It's not the place for that. Go perfect that.
Well, I guess
but they have a lot of mics in New York. They got like 5 mics a night.
That's the thing about that's the difference though.
So you can go.
It's hard not to say the same shit in the same spots in Memphis.
But it's not hard if you because this is my thing. It's really not hard to not say the same jokes. All you have to do is not say the same jokes.
People just scared to fail. You don't want to fail with your new shit. Here's what I do.
And we can look at someone. I don't know if it's just me because I do comedy, but you can look at someone and tell like they trying to get this joke right.
Yeah, but that's as a comedian though.
They not talking to me as the audience.
Yeah, that's a comedian though. But as a comedian, you see it from their perspective.
But you don't want to bomb. They were like, man, I want to go up here and try a new joke.
You were just saying about niggas, nobody laughing and like working new material don't count. You got to think about it from.
That's why I do a joke sandwich.
You got to put all this shit together.
I'm gonna do 2 new jokes.
One at the top, one at the bottom, and fill in the middle.
I'm gonna do 2 new jokes. I'm gonna do an old joke. Then I'm gonna do some crowd work because I gotta practice my crowd work.
All right.
And then I'm gonna finish it off, depending on how the set is going, with a new joke, old joke, or a one-liner.
See, my sandwich is different. My sandwich is good joke at the top, good joke to end it, and I'm gonna put some shit in the middle. I might work some new shit in the middle. That's my sandwich.
Because my one-liners are ass. My crowd work is amazing. My one-liners
ain't shit either. Yeah.
The only one-liners that I'm good at is when I first get on the stage and I have to get that first laugh.
Right. Yeah, me too.
And I say blah, 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 blah. They laugh and I'm like, okay, now let's get into it.
Mm-hmm.
These jokes.
Yeah, my story jokes work best for me though. My one-liners ain't shit.
But fuck.
I got some good crowd work depending on some shit that
Fuck
happen.
Memphis comedy, fuck open mics, fuck all that. We need web series. And I'm pushing this.
We need content.
I got 2 web series that I'm writing right now. And I'm working on my mixtape. So when my mixtape drop, y'all go support a nigga. Because comedy ain't gonna be where it's at. Music might have to get me out.
I need to go and release the web series that I recorded. I got like 8, 9 scenes that I recorded that haven't seen anybody's like
releasing some TikTok series. If you release 8 5-minute clips, 30 seconds at a time, or 3 minutes at a time, you got a whole season.
One of my movie props should be next to you. Is it a briefcase next to you?
You got a briefcase?
It's a nice briefcase.
That's a prop for my web series.
This whole got some weight on it. This is the briefcase you was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That we don't know what's in the briefcase, but they found something in it.
Don't open that bitch.
That's a nice. That nigga, that's attaché.
That man said I don't got a hood nigga face. That shit's so funny.
You look too respectable.
That nigga
I
said,
disagree
that
with
nigga
it.
said I got a polite face. That shit crazy.
You look too
Hey,
respectable.
I'm gonna say this: you don't got a hood nigga face in Memphis, but if you go out of town, you can be that nigga.
Oh, fool! When I was in New York, I was lying on stage. I literally told them niggas I went to jail. Like I was just saying anything.
This shit was working to it.
Fool, I was killing in New York.
sure.
You know my favorite thing to lie about? My age.
Mm.
I'm like, you wouldn't even believe I was 58.
You know my favorite thing? Nah, I'm gonna keep that up.
Because I'm black and nobody know. They be like, God damn.
Nigga, I feel like
I can see that.
I feel like Dave Chappelle. I was kicking with them afterwards. I was going to the club, fucking with people. I'm roasting everybody for no reason. Like I'm real dealing that whole just making fun of people.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Yeah, I never been to Memphis. I run shit. I'm that guy. Ask about when you come down there.
That's a good lie to tell. You feel like, man, I run that shit.
Ask about when you come down there. Knowing people ain't fucking coming to Memphis on no free time shit.
Nigga get off the airport and say, "Have you guys heard of Tyler Munger? Man, please go to the front." You guys ever heard of Honorable T Note?
But no, that's what we need because
at the
end of the day, like you said, Memphis is good, but just like any other scene that's not already, because we got to accept that our scene is not established. You go to Atlanta, they're established. You go to LA, they're established. You go to New York, they're established. In order to establish the Memphis scene, we have to ride the wave of popularity that we currently have, which means number one, Hollywood got to host a mic. Number two, Wild Bill got to host a mic.
Right.
Number three, Pound Cake got to host either a mic or a showcase. We have to convince people who are already popular to spur the scene. Not only that, the web series is we need at least 4 good web series. Yeah. I got a homeboy in Dallas. Dallas got 18 web series, and all of them are good.
Yeah.
Not even the best quality, but they're all good and they all have a following. Because people want to see a comedian that they saw somewhere else. They don't give a fuck about you doing comedy. They're like, oh, that's the nigga I seen in the toilet paper commercial. That's the nigga I seen in the web series. That's the nigga who was on Gucci Mane last album. You could do anything and then break into comedy.
That's how the Detroit scene is with the Tubi movie shit.
Man, and the shit's so good. My wife from Detroit.
Famous from
I
just
watch
the Tubi
all that
movie.
shit. Yeah. And they so good. They got Christmas movies. I watch fucking New McGraw Avenue. Shout out to them niggas in McGraw Avenue. They about to drop a new season of McGraw Avenue. Season 3. That whole 5. They got like 10, 15, 20 movies. They're all good. Then If I Can't Have It, that just dropped probably like last year. Funny as hell.
And I mean, content wise too, Chicago holding this shit down too. Like all them Chicago guys that do content, they got a lot going on. They got their own separate shit, but they all come together and do shit together. Like Uncle Hank and Lowdown, and you got Skin Bone. You got
Uncle Hank and Big Lowdown.
Yeah, like
Skin Bone from Chicago. I didn't know that.
That was his party that got shot up there.
Damn.
Yeah. Uncle Hank got shot at the party.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: we have been talking about comedy a lot in this podcast, but the last thing I'm gonna say about this comedy shit, fool, is I want to see niggas holding each other accountable, fool. Cause niggas be booking their show and booking it with straight homies, and niggas don't even fucking be funny. You know he not funny, but you booking your show, booking the same 10 people every time. Niggas not even that funny.
Why get mad? You just gotta make yourself.
The only reason it makes me mad is just because these are people I be around, and I don't like bullshit. Like I don't like when I'm talking to a person and I don't feel like that person is being genuine. A human, like being genuine.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the shit that used to tick me off with Josh, because he'll be like, "Man, I just wanted to work with you guys because I would go to open mics and I would see how funny you are." Shut up, nigga, because the first person you worked with was Jackson Manis, and I know damn well you didn't go watch Jackson Manis and say, "Man, these guys are so talented. He's hilarious."
Let me tell
It's a defense mechanism. It's a defense mechanism. If you are doing comedy and you're putting your all into it and you don't feel like you're funny, you have to lie to yourself. And I've accepted that. Same thing with anything. You gotta lie. You gotta fake it to make it.
You can lie to yourself, but don't lie to me about him.
Facts. However,
especially if you're putting a show together, I agree with that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You go to a show and you immediately like, I don't even want to be here. You just seeing just whack ass niggas on stage. Like these aren't even people that I would want to sit in a room with kick it with. How am I gonna go up on stage and have a good time? And these are my folks.
Here's the only problem that I'll say about what you mentioned. And this is like I said, I'm not down on nobody. Book your show the way you want to book it. I don't give a fuck. But as you said, in Memphis, there's a certain demographic of people, and you might be right. We just don't do the work. Urban comedians or quote unquote good comedians, we busy as fuck. I'm busy as fuck. I'm funny as shit, but I'm too busy to do all this shit. But they have the exposure. So if you are booking a show and you have the exposure, but you booking whack ass nniggas, then what that tells the comedy fans in our city is our comedians are garbage because they're the only people that's in our face. Because I've done shows where people have just booked me like off the rip, like, oh, come do the show, and I've done so well that people were like, oh my God, are you from Memphis? And I was like, yeah, I do shows here all the time. Where do you be at? Yeah. And I was like, I do shows here, I do shows here, I do shows wherever they pay me. And I'm like, oh my God, I thought you was from, And then they'll just name a random big city. And I was like, no, we got funny ass comedians in the city.
Birmingham or some shit.
Niggas, they were like, you, because I don't have a placeable accent. So niggas be like, you from Atlanta? I was like, no, I'm not from Atlanta. They was like, you North Carolina? No, I'm not from North Carolina.
You sure don't sound like you from anywhere, nigga.
Nah, for sure. That's why I said Birmingham.
You sound like they made you in a lab.
I just can see people asking me if he's from Birmingham because I don't know what a Birmingham accent sound like. I don't think nobody knows what a Birmingham accent sound like.
This is curated because I'm from East Texas and we drop consonants, we drop beginnings, we drop endings. And when I moved to Memphis, people were like, nigga, we cannot understand what the fuck you saying. And we speak very fast.
Right.
So I was like, so I need to learn.
Memphis niggas couldn't understand what you were saying?
Exactly. And this is back when Memphis niggas still saying Merc.
Memphis.
When I moved here, Memphis niggas sounded exactly like Terrence Howard in Hustle and Flow.
You know what? Being from Memphis, that was the worst shit I ever heard in my life.
And they're like, we don't sound like that. When I moved here, yes, the fuck y'all did.
That was the worst Memphis accent I had ever heard in my life when I watched it.
It was spot on.
That shit was terrible.
It was spot on. That's exactly how Memphis nigga is. Memphis accent has evolved.
Skinny man, drop that shit, man.
I feel like
skinny man, hand me this shit.
I was so pissed behind the Hustle and Flow. Like I felt like I was watching this shit. Like these motherfuckers might as well have been barefoot in this movie. Like I hated the accent in that movie.
But it was correct. When I moved here, that's exactly what it sounded like.
I hate to hear that.
It was perfect.
Shout out to Terrence Howard. He heard this week. He been in the city all weekend.
Doing what?
All week. He got a movie, he premiered, he just been going to different spots.
Motherfuckers just slide through Memphis. The dad from Good Times, James Amos, was in.
He was at the hospital here.
Yeah, I was like,
now Terrence Howard got like some. He got a new movie he did like several theaters he doing a premiere, and he just. I've been seeing him going to different spots, just fucking with people and shit. So shout out to Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard, I have a question, and I want y'all to tag Terrence Howard and say if you post a clip, tag Terrence Howard. Why you whoop the shit out of Ludacris in 2-3 movies? If Terrence Howard and Ludacris are in a movie together, Terrence Howard gonna whoop Ludacris ass.
It's personal at this point.
I was like,
you may be having some of the most random observations.
The second, third time, I was like, hold up, it's beef on site with this.
I never would have thought about this shit before. That's funny.
But but you got some people that just get typecasted. Like if Taraji P is in a movie, you know somebody putting their hands on her.
Yes, possibly. All right, then let me ask you this. The entire field of bite mark evidence, when was it first introduced in court?
In this state, 1970.
Every month, Biography Magazine lets you slip into the lives of...
Because I had to edit one at the last episode because I was talking about Bill Cosby grabbing pussy, and I don't know why I said it. I said...
With a lion, or the tiger, or even the elephant. It's a shark riding on an elephant's back, just trampling and eating everything they see.
OJ got out twice.
He
did
killed
the white bitch and got out. OJ got out twice.
And then he robbed the white man.
And got out again.
For his shit. It's not robbery if it's... I've never
it wasn't his shit.
But
it was his shit.
He killed the white bitch, first of all.
And her boyfriend.
He didn't kill that bitch. I'm going to tell you what it was. Okay,
you don't think OJ did?
No, I'm going to tell you exactly what it was. Because the word on the street was...
What street did you
word on the street. I'm going to tell you, back in the day, word on the street was, OJ and the white bitch was on that powder.
I mean, that was Hollywood.
Exactly. They was on that powder.
The street. That's the word in the world.
The word on the street is they was on that powder and they was sleeping with dude. Now, the word on the street is she was fucking on the son. And the son fell in love with the little bitch. The son killed the bitch. OJ shows up, helps him cover it up. That's why the glove ain't fit.
I hope he does like the lady that lied on Emmett Till and on his deathbed. He go, yeah, I killed that bitch.
And then take his last breath.
I used to have a joke where I said like, because the average black person doesn't know like our serious ops. I feel like we need to have Swisher packages with black ops on it. Because if you ask the average black person, what does George and Mrs. Zimmerman look like? What does the bitch who lied on Emmett Till look like? We don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know what they look like, but people like, man,
people don't know.
Niggas out here shooting, blah blah blah. George Zimmerman walking around free. A nigga don't know what George Zimmerman look like.
Walk in the room right there, nobody knows.
Put that
him.
nigga on the backwoods package, he'll be dead in a week.
That's a fact. That ain't even a joke. That's a fact. It's a joke, but it's a fact.
Matter of fact, if you a rapper, I'm trying to name drop because I want the clips to be able to tag famous people.
100%.
But if you a rapper, let me think of a rapper who raps about killing niggas.
Pooh Shiesty.
He can't put in no work right now. We can't tag him. He ain't gonna see that shit.
You're right. Who a nigga that's making actual
Sit. FTL Sit.
I don't know who that is.
Kill Sit. Yeah.
Moneybag.
Draw my ski.
Put George Zimmerman.
Moneybag ain't killing nobody.
We can go with Matt Crib.
Draw my ski. I'm gonna get it in Boogie and Bop.
Any of you niggas, put George Zimmerman's face in your video and say, hey, this is what this nigga look like. Let your fans see what he look like and get an updated picture because the nigga grow a mustache and a beard quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Get an updated picture of the nigga. Let's see how it go. Them niggas from Chicago, Dirk and them. Put a O-Block.
Smoking the op-pack.
I bet you he won't last a week.
It hit different when you put the whoops on
Selling
the
their
whoops.
peers, selling their
This is unrelated, but we was talking about murderous white bitches because the bitch that led to Emmett Till getting killed. But there was another murderous white bitch. Did y'all watch the Hulu series Candy?
Nope.
It was a bitch in the 70s. Her husband was sleeping with the neighbor, got the neighbor pregnant, whatever. So she killed the bitch, stabbed her all up. It was wild. But the bitch got away with it because she was like a suburban mom. They went to church all the time. Like she had just snapped and killed the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And the internet's so quick with the shit, they found out that the bitch became like a psychiatrist in Georgia.
The internet figured out all this shit out.
And yeah, moved 3-4 states away, and they was just like, here's where she's at now, and here's what she's doing. I said, damn.
The internet figured out the Dolph murder like 15 minutes after Dolph got killed.
They made a whole concept behind that. It was called crowdsource. But it was like, we're going to make all the information available to the public. We're going to make all the evidence available to the public and see how fast they solve a crime. It was supposed to be a show on CBS. It did not last, but it was a great concept, and it should be that.
For my dad's friend was the firefighter that did something with Dolph Carr or something. He was just on the video, and I guess a watch was missing, and they tried to put money on his head talking about he stole the watch. Because it was a regular firefighter.
And if I did,
I'm saying,
what are you going to do with it?
Don't say that on here. They're going to find your ass. You can't say shit about Dolph on the internet.
You got to edit this out.
I love Young Dolph. Now, granted, I don't really like rap music, but I do like the things that he did for the community. He did a lot of community service, and niggas was handing out turkeys. A lot of you niggas these days don't do shit for the community, and that's what I don't like.
You know what's crazy?
They pass out backpacks every year and school shirts.
Fuck the backpacks. The kids ain't reading.
I mean, I'm cool with that. I ain't
pass out some carrots.
And this
nigga.
ain't taken away from nobody that do community service though.
It's vitamin deficiencies in Memphis.
I've never understood turkey drive. I never understood turkey drive.
I'm cooking turkey with my lights off.
No, exactly.
You know how long
the hood got food stamps.
You know how long it take to cook a turkey?
That's my whole fucking point. I never understood turkey drive.
What would you want them to get back?
I don't know, but I just feel like turkeys is stupid though because
I ain't gonna lie, they not even giving back no more. They just be pulling up to the school. They had Sexy Red just at a pep rally, throwing up a middle finger and doing. I ain't gonna lie,
gang signs.
I didn't came around on little Sexy Red.
I love
food.
Sexy Red.
I've been.
I
love
the music. The music bumping food.
That's my new favorite ratchet person.
I love Sexy Red.
Bend that ass out.
Yeah, I love Sexy
Red. Make that coochie breathe. Take that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. I'm like
bumping Sexy Red. Yeah, for sure. I fuck with Sexy Red. I ain't gonna lie.
I like
shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for me.
I like ratchet people having a good time because it's pure freedom.
And look what's on the TV when you say that.
Fuck all that. You know what I hate about this? Hate about this shit? For forever, folks went on songs saying, bitch, throw that ass, and we kept that in the back blocks of society like an old school Red Fox CD. But now, you got Sexy Red on the court with the New York Jets. You got Glorilla backstage
with the Pittsburgh Steelers
with Mike Tomlin. I'm like, yo, why is y'all just pushing this?
Yeah.
Sexy Red got 3 songs at the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah.
Bow Wow got 1.
Yeah.
Fucking T.I. got 1.
Yeah.
But you giving Sexy Red 3 songs. You gave her the opening 2 and then gave her another set.
Here's what I'm nobody get 3 on 1 award show.
Here's what I'm gonna say though. Here's what I'm gonna say though. Are any of those songs encouraging the throwing of pussy?
Yes.
No.
What you mean?
No, I'm not talking about Sexy Red. I'm talking about any of the other songs Sexy Red beat. No. Anything. I can make a song right now. It
So
doesn't
you
even have
saying
to be
the pussy throwing narrative is what's need to be what's being pushed.
Because who's spending the money? Bitches that like to have a good time. And who's spending money on bitches that like to have a good time? Niggas that want bitches to throw pussy.
So you think that the scheme is for black men and women to just have fun and turn up with each other?
No, that's not the scheme. It's all about money. Case in point, you go to the club. Conservative people spend money at the club. No, conservative people spend money at nice events, but when you're at the club, ratchet motherfuckers spend money.
Nah.
Ratchet bitches spend money on drinks. Ratchet niggas spend money on ratchet bitches. This is the cycle that music puts you in. Exactly. I've been at the club and motherfuckers I know ain't got no job. Talk about, let's get 10 double shots of Henny.
Yeah.
And nigga in the corner, man, send them bitches 10 drinks on the bottom. Nigga, what? Where do y'all work at?
Yeah.
So that's the narrative. Coochie is always gonna sell.
Yeah, that's true.
The day Coochie stops selling is the apocalypse. You're gonna hear trumpets.
but I ain't gonna lie, though, it's pushed though. I think it's pushed with a narrative behind it.
Money talk, but pussy gonna walk and talk.
Nah, it's pushed with a narrative behind it every time though.
They trying to lower the human population. They trying to make sure all these hoes die of STDs because this is the thing. And we talked about this on one show because you was like, "Oh, what's wrong with the hoes?" Blah blah. I'm like, this lifestyle is extremely
I don't like
dangerous.
your mannerisms when impersonate me.
Cause you be real with that real spicy ass. I love black women shit. Let me put on my head wrap. I love you. You co-sign anything a black woman do. It could be a black woman serial killer, and you'll be like, "Well, did y'all ask what made her so mad?
What made Keisha go out and start killing?"
They'll be like, Keisha. You'll be like, Keisha killed 8 people. However, she had a real bad day at work, and her boss had her fucked up.
Had society not been trying to keep black women, I feel like every black woman deserve at least 3 bodies.
We should have kept
these niggas killing with reckless abandon.
We should have kept them down. Look what happened when we was like, all right, black women. American society didn't went this long, and it's been holding itself together. We was like, all right, what the black woman got to say? and now look at the world. The dollar ain't shit.
That nigga just blamed the downfall of the U.S. economy on black women.
No, it all happened when we started letting women own bank accounts. Because this is what happens. You can't let women have a say so on anything. Because women have terrible opinions.
Women have the best opinions.
Women have terrible opinions.
Let me tell you something.
I didn't know have terrible opinions.
That's why everybody
have terrible opinions.
No, they don't.
Yes,
I didn't know I was living my life.
Women have the most biased opinions.
I didn't know I was living my life wrong until I got married. You know, you could catch hepatitis from touching walls.
I ain't know that.
Exactly. Think about how many walls you can touch, nigga. Think about how wrong you live in your life.
An opinion, though.
I was out here using public bathrooms before I got married. Nigga, I didn't care about myself. I didn't have no standards for life. I was using washcloth. How many days you use your washcloth?
Every day.
No, I'm saying how many times do you use one washcloth?
About 2 or 3.
Exactly. Before I got married, I was using washcloths and dry towels 2-3 times. Like a fucking savage. Now I use a different one every day. I am a king now.
You know what's crazy? My shit was backwards though, because I used to use a different washcloth every time, but then I give me about 2 or 3 tries.
They ain't gonna be happy till every nigga on
the way
earth.
around.
They ain't gonna be
tired of doing laundry.
They ain't gonna be happy till every nigga on earth is gay.
The whole world needs.
I'd like to thank.
Okay, so first of all, you equate masculinity to violence.
My bitch is in Dubai. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
How did I do that?
Because you're making it seem like, why would a nigga not do something crazy to a bitch if she
No, I didn't. No, I did not. That's not what I said.
But that's the flip side of what you're saying.
I said, how would that not happen to you? Being in that environment.
It shouldn't happen. Nobody should. You gotta think. Nobody should rape anybody.
Do you think people should get robbed?
Nobody should rob anybody.
So why do you feel like it's wrong for white people to always have their blinds up?
I just don't like it. It has nothing to do with stealing.
So having your blinds open is just like wearing your ass out.
It's just like wearing your ass out or being outside.
I get it.
It's not a crime thing for me.
I get it.
It's tacky. In my mind, it's tacky to have your blinds open.
So not.
So have your ass out.
No, because he got a whole joke about that's why white people die. No, he got a whole joke about that's why white people die in scary movies because the serial killer already know the floor plan.
That is a joke, though.
He know how many people live in there.
But no, here's my thing though. Number one,
that's funny.
We're not locking up rapists fast enough, and that's because niggas like you was defending the rapists.
No, what? We're not locking up rapists fast enough because they're not testing the rape kits.
I think we should kill them.
Which is also
they
true.
catch a rapist. Hell, they caught R. Kelly and niggas all niggas.
Yeah, but look how long he got away with it though. He got away with it for a long time.
Niggas was
fucking Aaliyah right in front of us,
bro. If you want R. Kelly dick, let me tell you something.
The nigga said we caught R. Kelly like the whole American people didn't see him pee on an underage girl. We caught him.
He was with Aaliyah before that. We seen it right in front of us.
It took, matter of fact, 2 Lifetime documentaries.
Nah, he got away with
it. But that's a testament of how pro-rape black people have been in the last 40 years.
Not black people, just people. Just people.
No.
Yes, just people.
No.
Just people.
No.
Just people.
You can't say black people.
White people have gone so underground with hiding that shit. It's ridiculous.
I don't think so.
How you gonna say black people are the ones that's pro-rape?
Because them the people I see preaching about it on social media.
I'm gonna tell you what.
What?
White people are the most pro-rape.
What?
Case in point, the Bill Cosby situation.
When people like, why them bitches ain't been saying something?
Judge Joe Brown, man, bitches was getting naked in the closet and doing cocaine all over the place.
Why was you getting naked in the closet and doing cocaine? What you think was gonna happen to you?
What do you mean? Nobody should rape you, no matter what you do.
What? Cowboy.
All right, so check this out.
Cowboy. If you went to Indiana and they eat niggas, would you and you walk in, you see the hand sanitizer bottle is full of barbecue sauce? Would you go in there and be like, "Well, I guess this is the custom. I'm having a good time. Let's see what else the night holds."
So if that's the case, so you saying women should just dress like nuns everywhere because there's rapists everywhere?
Nah, it ain't.
Then the same niggas like you, and then y'all the same type of niggas that like bitches to look good. You want a bitch titties out. You want a bitch having tight pants.
I didn't say nothing about your apparel this whole time. I said something about the way of living.
It doesn't matter how you act. Nobody should rape you. So watch this. Tyler wear glasses, and he is. If I were to see him from afar, he a soft ass nigga. What if a giant nigga was there who was like a gorilla and was like, I'm gonna take the nigga ass because he a soft ass nigga? Do you want me to feel sympathy for you?
First of all, you wear a headscarf, so don't call me the soft ass nigga. You have 15 different headscarves.
That was a hypothetical though, bro.
Nah, bro.
But would you try me though?
No, because you say that I don't rape niggas.
No, not rape.
I don't.
Would you try me?
Okay, so in the grand scheme of things, though,
I would try you and Cowboy in the same light. I wouldn't be like, nah, let me try Cowboy first because I think Lamont don't play.
I ain't gonna lie. In the grand scheme of things, I think it comes down to like historically, if you know it's a fucked up situation, don't put yourself in that situation though. Like you know if you go to a party where people do cocaine and take their clothes off, they probably fucking in this party. So don't think you're gonna be the person that people will be like, nah, she might not want to fuck with anybody else over here fucking. Like you got to think about the position you put yourself into. Like I agree with you when you're saying nobody should be raped, 100%, 200%. Nobody should be raped.
I'm saying this,
but if you walk in the tanning room, or if you walk in the sauna and you know it's hot in the sauna, don't expect to be the person to be cool when you go into the fucking sauna.
For a woman, especially a black woman in America, there is no safe place. There is no safe behavior. There is no safe clothing.
All right.
So therefore, there's no reason to even try to be safe.
I'm not saying there's no reason to try, but there's no reason to try to live your whole life trying to, be staunch and be like, because think about how much crap happens in the church, how terrible people get abused in the church.
That's true. But okay, so with that being said, though, that's
like you should put yourself in a situation.
though.
You can't put yourself in a situation to praise the Lord without getting sexually assaulted.
So what we saying about that right there?
No, nigga, you can't go to the pastor house and get private counseling. Is what I'm saying.
All right,
but that's actually part of Christian ministry.
Check this out,
that's stupid.
So what about like you walking down the street downtown, walk through the alley at 3 o'clock in the morning with money hanging out your pocket? You be like, I was just minding my business. I shouldn't have got robbed. You was in a fucked up spot where you knew you probably shouldn't have been walking through this alley at 3 o'clock in the morning. Though, right or wrong?
Equating robbery and rape aren't the same thing.
It's you stealing money or you stealing pussy.
One is extremely heinous.
But I'm saying both are fucked up. But what I'm saying is, you shouldn't put yourself. You should know that certain situations, certain things are going there. And then I'm not justifying rape at all. Let me say this: I am not justifying rape at all. In no way, I agree with you that you shouldn't be raped. But certain situations,
I agree with you that you shouldn't be raped. I have to say
certain situations, bro, you would know that.
Those are accepted.
It's just the fact that you have to say that. I don't think rape should happen.
That's because you on a podcast with a nigga like this. And somebody watch the podcast.
I got a daughter, I got a sister, I got a mom. I don't feel like nobody should be raped though. But I would encourage my daughter not to go to this party if this type of shit to go on at the same time though. You shouldn't go to. Baby, I got a daughter. I don't want her to be raped, but I'm gonna tell her, don't. They doing cocaine in this party and they taking their clothes off. Don't be in them situations.
You was at that party.
My nigga.
I know what was going on at that party.
We was talking about Sexy Red saying my booty hole pink, my pussy brown, and getting 3 songs on BET Hip Hop Awards and being on ESPN, hyping up the New York Jets before they run out.
That's where we started.
What's the problem?
So we're talking about an industry plant. We're talking about.
Oh, now here go the industry plants in the agenda. Niggas love agenda.
I mean, it's a lot of agendas going on too.
No, it's not shit.
You don't think none of this agenda?
All this shit burning down to money, goddammit.
Money is the only agenda.
Money. No, money is the only agenda.
Nah,
you know what's one of the most?
It's a lot of agenda based out to get to the money.
What's one of the fastest growing industries in America, in the world? Human trafficking. So why wouldn't I want these bitches to be looser out here in the streets? Why wouldn't I want you to be naked everywhere? Why wouldn't I want you to go around being sexually promiscuous, acting any kind of way? Just like how hip hop.
Very bold of him to assume that those are the bitches that are getting trafficked.
Just like,
because that's not who's being trafficked.
Just like when they start pushing gangster rap and selling drugs and all that bullshit, and it trapped black men in this perpetual state of immaturity. They're doing the same thing to the black woman now, and we eating it up, and don't nobody care. But the biggest problem with this is the fact that black people mostly, because those are who I'm mostly around and where I see it from, don't believe in shit. Black people believe in humans creating their own creating their own morality. They don't. There's nothing in the black community acting as a safeguard. Niggas don't believe in the Bible. Niggas don't believe in God. They don't believe in
niggas
anything.
Heavily believe in the Bible.
No. They believe.
You know what I don't like about niggas like Tylon?
They believe in.
I want to know.
He preaches the main negative. We have more degrees. We have more businesses now. Let's talk about the positive. If it wasn't for niggas like
more
you,
degrees?
If it wasn't
Do black men have more degrees?
Huh? Black people in general. The education has gone up. The business has gone up. The entrepreneurship has gone up. The health has gone up.
Entrepreneurship in what?
In anything.
Businesses in what? Degrees in what?
This is the
You're talking about 30 years after the decision.
This the only agenda that's the problem.
After the decision.
Niggas getting on the internet and complaining loudly about their opinions. That is the only agenda that's the problem.
That's the agenda that's the problem. Complaining is the only agenda that's the problem.
If you uplift more niggas than you tear down, you'll do better.
So complaining about selling pussy is less of a is more of a problem than the selling of pussy.
Yeah, definitely.
So prostitution is a safe job. You'd rather your daughter go sell some pussy than complain about selling some pussy. This is why I say he's the best bullshitter in America. Because he'll say anything.
I'm not gonna stop nobody from selling that pussy.
He'll say anything for the sake of argument.
That's a. This
nigga trying to control somebody's vagina.
I'm not trying to control.
Okay, I get it now.
My nigga.
My
nigga.
I'm in the middle of that. Okay.
This is bigger than niggas is just having fun. Niggas.
This is cynically acute.
100%. Let's go. Nah, I love it.
This is a sick Negro. Let me tell you that. This nigga used to eat glass and breathe fire. This is not a functioning member of society.
He right about that.
This is a crazy head wrap Negro. This is a nigga.
But I believe that's what makes me qualified to talk about black issues.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It makes you qualified
because you are a regular nigga.
It makes you qualified to be a tarot card reader, nigga. That's what it qualifies you
for. But you can't have a salt and pepper ass nigga
to write fortune,
have a lemon pepper conversation.
To write fortune cookies is what you qualified for. That's the only job I want to see you doing.
What are you doing?
I don't ever want to walk into a business and see Lamont.
If you say who's done more for the black community, it's me.
It's me.
No.
You don't think I volunteered?
But at the same time, though, it's subjective.
No, it's me.
Because we can't prove it.
How have you done more for black community?
It's subjective. I'm in the middle, so it's subjective.
I am helping change the narrative of our people on the ground level. Because niggas can volunteer. Niggas can donate backpacks. You a backpack donating ass nigga.
What's the narrative that you're changing?
What's the narrative that I'm changing?
Yeah.
You have to uplift positivity.
So you see somebody selling pussy and you say, you go, girl. You are right where you need to be in life.
Where did I see somebody selling pussy at?
Anywhere. The BET Hip Hop Awards, a New York Jets game.
If somebody selling pussy, that's their business. And I swear it is. Sex work is a valid form of work.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If motherfuckers weren't buying pussy would be sold.
That's not a valid form of work.
And that's why I say about putting yourself in a fucked up situation. Because if you're going to be a sex worker by choice, though, you got to know, like...
Nobody's a sex worker by choice.
Just be safe. Keep a gun.
How?
Have people wait for you.
People have...
Nobody was 13 years researching how to get greater in the sex worker community, where to do an internship...
And how to create a union.
You know what I'm saying?
If I would have been a woman, I would have been selling this monkey like it was going out of style. What are you talking about? Pussy swipe like Visa.
But at the same time, though, what you're saying, though, you can't say what you would be doing as a woman either because you've never been a woman.
No, but if I was, I'd be selling pussy.
How you know?
What? Because pussy is expensive. that white bitch auctioned her virginity for $1.6 million. You mean to tell me sell some pussy or go to work? Shit.
See, that's just...
And this is why black people need the Bible in their life.
It's a fine line.
I read the Bible cover to cover.
Because then
I was a junior deacon.
Because listen. Then you get niggas growing up saying they helping the community, going to the community and telling niggas that sex work is valid. Saying that, if I was a woman, I'd be selling pussy.
That's kind of contradictory, though. That is very contradictory.
Not really.
Yes, it is, bro.
Selling your body is uplifting.
It is, though.
You selling your body when you go to work.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are.
You're selling your skill.
So
I feel like you're overestimating
when
work.
I
like,
leave
fucking
here,
could be a
when
skill
I
set.
leave here, you got nothing from me but the skill that I offer you.
You got your
You
time.
didn't get my dick.
They got your
You
time.
didn't get my booty hole.
They got a piece of your life.
What you mean? They didn't get a piece of shit.
You go to work for
That
what,
day
8
is
hours?
done. That day is done.
It's comparison, but not comparison.
You got to do some sort of work. Herd sheep, catch a boar.
So
fucking
sex
build
work.
a house.
So sex work ain't work though.
It's demeaning work.
It's stress. It's stress relief.
You can
I ain't gonna lie.
You can get a UTI. You can get raped.
I would much
You gotta
rather
be a responsible
You can
sex
get
worker.
an STD.
You gotta be a responsible sex worker.
You got to be responsible. How can you responsibly sell pussy?
I don't know. Ask the OnlyFans bitches.
When you selling your pussy, when a man's coming to your house to fuck you, you have all the tests you need in the building.
I don't think you should. I don't know any sex workers, but I don't think y'all should meet people at y'all house.
When you meet them at the motel, you
Even
have
at the
the
room,
test.
though,
You have
it's
the
still
testing
ain't safe.
equipment.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give some quick tips. Like I said, I ain't never been no pimp, and I don't know nobody selling pussy. But here's some good qualms. 1, go to a hotel. 2, tip hotel staff well. Tip hotel staff well. Number 3, always use protection. This is black people in general. I don't know why black people don't like using protection.
I'm listening to your sex worker.
This is what he has to offer to the black community.
I want
Continue.
to finish this shit.
Urinate after sex always. Make sure you eat something first. Keep a knife and a gun. Also, if you're making enough money selling pussy, get you some security. Security is rather cheap. That's all I got. That's all I can think of. Good sex worker practices.
You heard it here first, folks.
I'm still in the middle of this shit, but I'm.
How much time we doing?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why is he so down on bitches selling pussy? What bitch selling pussy hurt Thailand? Because it ain't got nothing to do with me.
I think that's the narrative that we end up like. That was our main level narrative.
First of all, I think bare minimum, if a person has real morals that is rooting in something higher than themselves and their own pleasures, they would be against selling drugs, selling ass, robbing people.
What are real morals?
Killing people.
I don't hurt nobody. I don't promote hurting nobody.
Do as thou wilt.
Those are my morals.
But you're promoting uplifting people, though, right?
It's a Satanist ideal. Lamont.
Satan said don't rape people.
Lamont, look, he didn't say that.
He did. That's like that's one of the first rules in the Satanist book. Is not to rape people.
This is.
Hold on.
Nah, I fuck with this.
I'll look it up now.
I fuck with it. I this.
He don't like church.
I love church.
No.
And I go.
You have whole ass comedy bits about not liking church.
It's comedy, goddammit. I love church. And I was a junior deacon. And I can sing gospel music.
He was a junior deacon who would sell pussy if he was a woman. What a deacon. He sure does follow the word in the commandments of God.
Oh shit, that's funny.
I can preach the Bible left and right.
He's a junior deacon who believes in Satanist ideals. What a man.
And just be a safe sex worker.
Just be a safe sex worker.
Just be a safe sex worker. See, you want to know my favorite thing is this though, because nobody can judge y'all but God, and this is gonna be my testimony for today. Nobody can judge y'all but God. Don't hurt nobody. Don't wish pain on nobody. And worst of all, judgment is the precursor to killing somebody's spirit, and that's something serious. And I make a lot of jokes and I say a lot of outrageous shit, but that's just who I am. I'm funny. But placing judgment and placing negativity on people is very soul crushing, very soul killing. I just try not to do it.
I get what you're saying.
Meanwhile, Thailand daughter.
It had began to get contradictory though.
Like, I can't wait till you have a child. I'm gonna be at your baby shower.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're not bringing that energy nowhere near my child.
And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna give him some half off on some therapy
and some condoms.
You not? I don't.
Him yelling at his daughter, "Bitch, you out here skipping lead to sucking dick."
Skipping does lead to sucking dick.
So let me ask you this. So check this out, right? If you seen your homeboy's daughter, I say she's 18, 19, and you seen her out selling pussy
on the street.
Now let me finish. Would you be like, just make sure you save her there and get her the rules, or would you be like, you don't need to be out here?
Is she on the street? She on Figueroa? She a street walker?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to snatch you up, cause that ain't how you do.
But
it.
what if she tell you I'm being safe? I'm getting a hotel room.
No.
I got security.
First
and
of
I'm
all,
using cause we just had this conversation. I'm just asking.
There's a right way to do shit and there's a wrong way to do shit. First of all,
So you would teach her the right way to sell pussy.
I'm not teaching you nothing. First of all, I'm gonna tell your father, which is Tyler. So when I see Tyler's daughter out there selling pussy, I'm gonna tell him so he can call it, so he can beat her and call her out. But when I see me at the open mic, you wouldn't believe this shit. See your daughter.
Let me tell you what happened.
We may not be an open mic. But no, first of all, it's 2023. Should nobody be no street walking on boots on ground hoe?
That shit still going on.
It's wild.
If you selling ass, you are a boots on the ground hoe. That is the most boots on the ground you get.
I didn't see real prostitutes until I moved to Memphis. It's really hot where I'm from, and I'm from a country ass town.
Yeah,
and it's city blocks is long ass blocks.
Nah, for sure.
You're not walking the street selling pussy where I'm from. People got to call you. People got to know Trace to sell pussy.
You get the website and shit now.
No, they wasn't even that. Like I said, people got to know Trace to sell pussy and get up.
Right.
Like I'm from a country ass town, but if you walking,
you seen strips when you came here.
Yeah,
the whole stroll.
I was like,
the whole stroll. That's
I was like, this is on TV. Hoes selling, walking around and fish nets. But no, it's 2023. Nobody should be walking around selling vagina.
This is Cynically Acute. We gonna keep the audio going.
It's convenient. I suppose it's convenient.
I'm so straight on the video right now because the rest of this conversation, I don't want my face on the webs for what I gotta say next. If you want to hear what we gotta say, find the rest of the episode on Spotify because I'm gonna say some things.
This is gonna ruin everybody's career. I'll never be able to run for public office.